One of the most critical aspects of managing a containerized infrastructure is having a user-friendly graphical interface. In this video, we'll discuss the best web GUI for Docker and Kubernetes and how you can install and use it to deploy Docker containers. It made Docker easy to use and maintain. This web GUI is called Portainer, a well-organized system to manage containers in Docker, Swarm, Nomad, and Kubernetes. It simplifies your Docker container handling and ensures security. You no longer need to use the terminal. This can create, delete, and modify files in a user-friendly graphical interface. In this video, we are going to show you step-by-step how to install this great container management web interface. Also, you can use this platform to deploy Docker containers very quickly. The first thing you need is a VPS to set up this application. You are free to choose any provider. Check out our website if you want to get a cheap VPS. The link is in the video description. After configuring your virtual private server with your provider, you must connect to the server terminal using any SSH client. You can get some free SSH clients on our website. I am already connected to the terminal through the SSH connection. You have to install the latest version of Docker on your Linux machine before installing the Portainer. Docker supports Ubuntu, Debian, and Fedora distributions of Linux OS. As a result, you should have configured your VPS server to run on these operating systems. For this video, I used an Ubuntu 20.04 LTS system. Let's install the Docker engine on Ubuntu. I am using the Docker auto script to install the Docker engine. Enter this command to download the script. Next, execute the script using this command. Now the Docker engine is installed on your server. We can install the Portainer on this machine. Create the volume for the Portainer server to store its database using the following command. Afterward, download and install the Portainer server container. Just wait a few seconds to finish the installation. Okay, it is finished. You have to open ports 8080, 9000, and 9443 on your server's firewall section. This process may be different depending on the server provider, but you can use similar steps. Go to the firewall section of your VPS. This is usually in the security section of the server. In the firewall section, you have to add a new firewall rule to open those ports. You have to enter this parameter as the source. This will allow all IP ranges to connect through these ports. The IP protocol should be TCP. Enter all the necessary ports in the destination ports section. In this case, I'm opening the one port that needs to connect to the web GUI. After that, you can enter this IP address to connect to the Portainer web GUI. When you go to this web interface for the first time, you will see this warning message. Just click the advanced option to proceed. You will see this screen the first time you log in if the Portainer was successfully installed on your server. You can set a username and password for logging in. After you log into the dashboard for the first time, you will see these two options to select. You can maintain a local environment on this server where your Portainer is installed, or you can add Docker containers running on a different server, which means a remote server. Those remote containers can be managed via the Portainer web interface without having to connect to that server. Okay, here we are going to run local containers, so select the Get Started button with the big whale icon. You can see Portainer running as a container under the environment. If you want to run containers like Swarm, Nomad, and Kubernetes, switch to the Environment tab. Okay, let's go to our local server and select the local environment on the home page. Here you can create containers, volumes for data storage, networks for containers, and also images. You can manage all of the aspects of Docker containers on this platform. Next, see how you can deploy containers using this web interface. Navigate to the Container section of the left menu bar. All the running containers will be displayed here. To add the new container, click the Add Container button. You can directly search for the Docker containers in the Docker Hub and pull them onto this server. I am going to install Kali Linux's latest version on this server. Search for it on Docker Hub and copy the Docker pull command. Copy and paste it into the image text box, then delete the front part of the command. Before launch, name your container, it should be typed without spaces. You can manually set the host port and the container port here, or you can leave it to select a port automatically. You can also specify the advanced settings before deploying the container. For this example, I'm leaving the advanced settings alone. After all the configuration, click the Deploy the Container button. It will deploy the container on Portainer. The best feature is that you can enter the container terminal through this web interface without an SSH connection. On Portainer, you can find your Kali Linux server. You can deploy as many as you want and manage them easily through this user-friendly interface.
If you any issues regarding the tutorial, open the question directly on the Minex community forum. Because most of the YouTube comments are missed from us. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this. Thank you for watching Minex.